It doesn't seem to matter which one you turn on first, as long as you turn them both on in a sensible time frame of each other. Make sure your throttle is down though, otherwise it will bind and take off. Let's just show you that. Just getting ready to turn this throttle down. There we go. So make sure you got your throttle down all the way. You don't need to calibrate with a maximum and minimum with this one. So there's a stash of buttons on this little guy, but these are just your yaw trims, and then we've got pitch and roll trims and the on-off button slides to left and right. This is our rates. We can cycle between 2 beeps and 1 beeps, which is low and high rates. There's 3 buttons on the side here and 3 buttons on the side here. The top left is our delete button, and the top right is our delete confirmation button. This left one is a menu button. Pressing this one changes between our modes. So we've got a little camera icon up there for video, a little still camera there icon for pictures, and then we can actually play back as well. And one at the bottom starts the recording. And stops the recording. Also takes a picture as well. On the right hand side, the bottom 2 scroll. So if you're just viewing video, it's going to actually change the channel. If we look at the video we've captured, then you can cycle up and down between the videos. It shows the number down at the bottom there with these bottom 2 buttons. If I delete, it will ask me to confirm, and you have to cycle with the up and down buttons or the left and right buttons to the yes, and then press the delete confirmation there. So you can delete off there. I wouldn't want to delete a lot there, but it's not easy to do it by mistake either, so it's pretty good. And then last but not least, down the back, this one is our light switch. So if we press it, you can see your lights come on and off there. White at the front, blue at the back. No red at the front. Thank you. Thank you. If you press and hold that button, it's headless mode and 1 key return. On the right hand side, this is just a roll button. It's going to do an auto flip. And no user changeable batteries in this one. It's all sealed up, so you charge by your USB port there. Throttle down. Okay, no problem getting the feed in there. So we start recording the flat. So it's super stable. Yaw is very smooth. It lets you really ease the yaw into it gently, which for FPV is essential in my opinion. Yeah, you can get the most subtle of yaw inputs. It's not fast, but fast enough for FPV. Just going to be a bit tough in small areas with slow yaw. Second rate. Okay. Loads more. Yours not a whole lot faster, if at all. Let's just try that again. Okay. It is, yours definitely faster in the second rate. Not a huge amount, but it is. But rates are really decent. little tricky with these tiny little sticks to get finesse inputs. They do come off, so you can do the bit of heat shrink on there and then some normal sticks, and it'll give you a bit more resolution. Those are your full rates. They're capable of some pretty smooth flight. Now you don't have a lot of punch out. A little bit more at the start. That's full throttle. Okay, now we're flashing. So that's flight. Now the thing with these, with the 5.8 transmitters, as soon as you power it on, it's going to be drawing a lot of power. A bit like brushless ESCs, but worse. So this isn't one to power on and mess about. Power it on and fly. If you're not flying, turn it off, because it'll keep draining the battery while you're flying. But yeah, not bad. Nice and smooth. I think this will be okay for some FPV. Now I know the camera angle is a little bit narrow, so FPV inside is it's going to be a frustrating affair. Outside, I expect it to be okay, but I'm not sure what the range is going to be like, or if this tiny little screen is actually going to be usable. There's no latency, well, there's a tiny bit of latency there, but nothing that would affect even me flying on a race quad, really. So I don't expect that to be an issue with this guy. We'll see.